Hi, thanks for tuning into the Tom Patelson Show. Yeah, I cannot wait for Season 3 of Star Trek Picard, where they reunite the Next Generation cast, and I'm stoked to see Indiana Jones 5. But we should talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is age. It gets to a point where our action heroes can no longer do the things that the characters can do on screen. Wait a minute. They never could. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, they never could. That's not true. An actor could never do the things their heroic character does on screen. It's always been make-believe. It's never mattered. Give an example. If the real-life Ethan Hunt shows up, he'll beat the tar out of Tom Cruise. And if the real-life Henry Indiana Jones Jr. shows up, he will beat the living tar out of Harrison Ford. So why do we care? It's always been rigged. Why do we care if our actors get old? They've been faking it for years. They're not really doing that stuff. I was watching Cry Macho. That is Clint Eastwood's latest from 2021. And in the opening scene, he chases down a rooster in a warehouse at 90 years old. Clint Eastwood is not catching that rooster. He's not. You ever seen Rocky 2? Catching a chicken or a rooster was hard. I actually don't know if that's true. Somebody should chime in on the comments whether or not that's an accurate scene, whether it's hard to catch a chicken or a rooster. I think it is, but it doesn't matter. Clint Eastwood didn't catch it. His character did. His character caught it, and it doesn't matter. We find it hard when our heroes, the actors, get old, and I don't know why. I love seeing Willow get old. I love seeing Willow mature and learn from his mistakes and have a full realized arc. I love that idea. I think that's great. I love that. But it's different when it's an action hero. And the action hero is bounding over stuff and swinging from vines and whatever an action hero does, running full sprints. There's a scene from The Expendables where an older Sylvester Stallone is running along a dock to catch their plane. They show it in slow motion. Sylvester Stallone is not catching that plane. No way. But he doesn't have to. Barney caught it. Barney caught the plane. Okay? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with believing in the character on screen. My suspension of disbelief is huge. I'm fine with that. I wish the media would lay off actors getting older. Is Harrison Ford too old to play this iconic role? Is Disney going to de-age Ford to play the iconic character? Our heroes are not the actors who portray them. They're not. They're putting on a show. Let them put on a show. Let our actors get old. Let them get old. It's fine. And not to mention, if we love that character so much, we'll get a different actor to play them. Don't forget, 7 men have played James Bond, and as of next year, over 15 people have played Doctor Who. There's some made-for-TV versions, so I'm not counting, but it's 15 at the moment. I'm pretty sure like that. And for me, now 4 people have played James Tiberius Kirk. The hero on screen is not the actor. He's immortal, and he'll be there, or she'll be there, as long as we desire to see them. Yeah, I am a little nervous about Indiana Jones 5 because Indiana Jones 4 is not my favorite, and for Star Trek Picard Season 3, they say Worf is a pacifist now. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm gonna watch them both, and I'm gonna come right back here and we'll talk about it. Yeah. But until then, lighten up on the performers who play your heroes. Like I said, it's just make-believe. A quick shout out from the comments from last week on the robots video. He goes by Justimus Prime. I know him from TikTok. Justin said, quote, another machine to add to this list of ones I connected with is the T-800, but in Terminator 2. Heck yeah, Justin. Heck yeah. Terminator 2 Judgment Day is probably one of the best science fiction sequels of all time. And talk about caring for an inanimate object, care about caring for a robot. At the end, Arnold Schwarzenegger decides he has to sacrifice himself for the timeline, or none of this is going to make any sense. And by that time, we've grown to love the T-800 because he's our little Pinocchio. He wants to talk like a human and be like a human, and he makes the humanistic choice to die and end himself. Hats off, Justin. That is a great pick, an absolute great pick. And if you haven't seen T2 in a while, go see it again. Cue it up. Okay, it's a wild ride. Fantastic. Today I've got another way out, and it came to me when I was on Facebook, looking at pages from my high school friends, my junior high school friends, people that I knew, classmates, people that I never knew, and people that I never spoke with, but now we're all friends on Facebook. And I remember what an awkward kid I was back then. I'm an awkward little kid. But it hit me. Everybody was awkward. We were just little kids. We were trying to figure stuff out. The cool kids were never cool. None of us knew anything, really. It's so funny to think about that now, but it's funny that I still meet people who will say, you should have seen me 20 years ago. Should have seen me 5 years ago. I don't like the way I look now. I was really something back then. Look at me. Current you is best you. Always. Say that out loud and believe it, because current you is best you, and I've talked about this on other platforms. Current you is best you because this is the you that made it here, made it this far. All that other awkward stuff that I had to do, I had to go through to bring this part forward, because this is best me, and that's best you. You want to lose weight? Fine, lose some weight. Want to get a haircut? Quit drinking? Bravo. Want to do those things? Fine. Make any cosmetic changes you want to this current model, but don't ever think that one of the older models was a better model, because it ain't. You right now is best you. That is self-love. And it is hard to do. It is really hard, but it is self-love, and it is the way out. Thanks for tuning in. Great to have you with us. Like and subscribe, chime in on the comments, and we'll come back next week. Till then, peace, love, live long, and prosper. And I mean it.